Hi, I'm Tracie Ibrahim. I am a therapist and the Chief Compliance Officer here at NOCD. I have a background in treating OCD for 20 years actually, and also I myself have OCD. I've had OCD for over 40 years. So I know a lot about OCD and OCD treatment, and I'm here to talk to you about that today. My own journey included a lot of wrong treatments, wrong diagnosing, wrong medications, wrong therapies, and that is a really unfortunate and common experience for people who do have OCD, which is why the very unfortunate statistic that most people take 14 to 17 years to access the right treatment for their OCD. And one of the things that really drove me to come and work at NOCD was understanding the difference between NOCD, understanding of assessment and evidence-based treatment, and how much NOCD really cares to make access possible for people all over the United States and even around the world. And that was really inspiring to me as somebody who I've had OCD since I was 4, and I did not find evidence-based treatment until I was 31 years old. So that's even longer than the statistic would typically take somebody, and that is also common to take that long. So I came here to NOCD to be a therapist, to provide the evidence-based practices that we use in treatments for our members, and really just to be part of the mission to get this evidence-based treatment accessible to people all over the world. And one of the other things that I am absolutely passionate about as the Chief Compliance Officer is being able to really be part of that quality process and making sure that our members are getting the care that they need and they deserve, and that it's high quality, and that our therapists also have the support and training they need. So one of the things that we do here at NOCD to make sure that you get the appropriate and quality care for your OCD and other disorders that we treat is we offer specialized ongoing therapist training that starts right from the very beginning. We take our new therapists through a very, very deep interview process and screening. We make sure that they are empathetic, they are understanding, that they have significant therapy experience before we even consider having them come on board with us as a therapist. And then from their very first day, we make sure that we provide them with specialized training in assessing for OCD and treating with exposure response prevention, or ERP, before we even have them go and start to see members. And the training doesn't stop with you starting a job here as a therapist. We offer continuous learning opportunities and support for our therapists to ensure the highest quality of care, including weekly consultations with NOCD clinical leaders like myself who specialize in OCD treatment. Another fun thing that I do that I'm absolutely passionate about in my position here is I run our risk and compliance department, where we conduct regular clinical audits to ensure that therapists meet NOCD's high standards. We do that on a regular basis, and we give feedback to therapists, and we make sure that the treatment that you're getting and the support that our therapists need are in place to, again, reach our absolutely high standards of care. a really interesting and extra and absolutely delightful part of therapy at NOCD, and I know a lot of my members really enjoy, is that we have therapist member messaging. So we have a secure platform in which you are able to message your therapist confidentially in between sessions. You have a question about the homework you were assigned, or you need a little extra support, or maybe you need an extra session because you are having a hard time. You can message your therapist and we can provide you with resources and support right through that messaging. So that's a very exciting feature that also drew me to NOCD, because that is something that is very unique to us, and I think a really important part of our overall care for our members. Another thing that we have here at NOCD is peer support. We have member advocates who deeply understand OCD. So if you are going through therapy and you feel like you have questions, you need a little extra support, and you want to reach out to one of our member advocates, they are there to help you and share their own stories and their own little tips and advice for how they got through their own therapy challenges or difficulties. And that's, again, a very unique thing that NOCD offers. As far as another thing that is very amazing about NOCD is that we are peer-reviewed, research-supported, and we have released multiple studies, both for children and adolescents as well as adults, that demonstrate that our treatment protocols and approaches improve people's therapy outcomes, which include reductions in their OCD symptoms over time, and that they're able to sustain those over time. So that's also a very exciting part about being a part of NOCD, and feeling secure in the treatment that you're getting, knowing that we actually are not only saying that we're good, but we have research to show that this is very effective treatment. Another great feature that we have is in-app support. So we have a NOCD community feed where you can connect with people who you can relate to, ask questions, talk to them about your experiences together. These types of things that we have at NOCD are actually developed by our own team of experts in technology who help us develop therapy tools that also help us be able to see things like tracking your progress as you work through your symptoms in real time. We collect regular assessments, and you're able to see right in your own member app how you're coming along with your symptoms. Are you having a spike in your symptoms? Is something that we need to talk about? Is something going on, in your life? But also, it's very exciting to watch your progress as you get better, and in real time, you get to see that right in your own member app. Another absolutely fabulous thing we have here at NOCD is our community support groups. I run that program as well. I'm very excited about it. I run a couple of our groups every week. My particular groups are on the more taboo themes of OCD. It's my favorite thing to talk about. So I've been running those groups for a long time, and we have a lot of people who will come in and think they're all alone and they're the only one with this going on, and they come to our groups and say, oh my gosh, there's all these people who have the same thing going on. And it really helps you feel less isolated and alone, and helps you realize that what you're going through is quite normal, and a lot of other people are experiencing that as well. We actually have over 30 free support groups per week for our active members at NOCD, which is amazing. We even have groups on the weekend. So that's another great benefit of being at NOCD. our specialized support groups even target very specific things, as I mentioned, like my taboo OCD themed support groups. We have LGBTQIA plus members who also have OCD. We have a support group just for them. We have neurodivergence and autism with OCD support group. We have managing mental compulsions is one of actually we offer 2 of those a week right now. We have a self-compassion support group because we tend to be really hard on ourselves when we have OCD. So it's a really important topic, and we talk about why it's important to have self-compassion. And we even have a support group just for people who are supporting people who are going through therapy for OCD, where it's called Supporting Others with OCD, where even your loved ones can come and find out how they can best support you through your treatment process. NOCD's commitment to absolutely evidence-based, top-notch, high-quality OCD treatment is evident in every facet of what we do at NOCD. And our personal understanding of OCD and how it drives absolutely everything that we do here, from our interview process all the way through the watching you grow and get better. And it's a very exciting process, and I love to be part of that. And I will say this, a lot of us, including me, have been through unsuccessful treatment. Maybe you've even been through ERP treatment with somebody else. I will say this, a lot of people will say that they are treatment professionals or specialists, or that they offer certain types of therapy. And sometimes it's usually in good faith. But the fact is that not everybody is properly trained in assessment and diagnosis and treatment of OCD. So if you've had unsuccessful treatment, or if you feel like you have tried everything and nothing has worked for you, I highly recommend that you give us a try, because I can tell you for myself, when I went through my own ERP treatment, it was the difference between absolutely having control over my life versus having OCD control my life. And I have stayed well for over 20 years using ERP. And if you would like to come and find out more and talk to our care team, you can go to NOCD.com and schedule a free consultation and have all of your questions answered. And I highly, highly recommend that you do that. So thank you for spending time today learning more about what makes NOCD different.